I've got two sons. Daniel is almost 18 and Shane, who's 21. He's very funny. You know, I think about 3 years ago he started to develop this really fun sense of humour, and he's also the most affectionate person I know. It's so lovely when I go in and call him in the morning and the first thing he does is give me a big hug. He's really proud when he's able to do something on his own, and sometimes he'll push me away because it's like, no Mom, this, you know, I can do this myself. And sometimes he'll sit on the top stair and then he'll call me. Shane can say Mama, it's the only word he can say. And what he wants is me to sit beside him and give him a hug. And it just starts my day in such a positive way. After that, Shane goes to his annex. He's there between the hours of 9 and 4 every day, and he's supported by Max, and at various times during the week we have a 2-to-1 support which enables Shane to access the community safely. Shane starts every day with a tack pack session. This is really great for Shane to have the sensory needs met, and he always feels happy and relaxed afterwards. 3 times a week Shane does what we call the big walk. The walk is up to 3 miles long. On the way Shane will stop and smell flowers, touch trees, and some days he will pop into our local co-op and buy his ingredients for a baking activity. After Shane was born, about 25 hours later, he started to have a seizure and he ended up in intensive care. Shane had meningitis. He spent a little over a month in hospital, and on discharge he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. When Shane was 8 months old, he got diagnosed with optic nerve damage and cortical visual impairment. Shane is registered blind, and cognitively he's about 2.5 to 3 years old. As a parent of a young person with complex needs, it's really important for us that those who work with Shane, they understand him as a person. Yes, his diagnosis and his health needs are important, but they're not as important as what's important to Shane. They have to see him first and his disability second. Before we employ new people, we always share Shane's wiki. Shane's wiki is very comprehensive and it covers lots of information about our family, Shane's health needs, but most importantly about Shane as a person, what he likes, what he dislikes, what makes him happy, how he interacts with people, and they get a really good picture and an insight into how best to support Shane, but also when not to support him. Just pulling up a zip on his coat, that's independence for him because it's a skill he's learned, and we don't want somebody doing that for them. This is the type of information you're not going to get on a medical report, but by having everything in one place, new people coming to work with Shane will get that insight before they start. I'm almost like preparing for the future, preparing for a time that I really find quite hard to think about, a time in the future when I'll no longer be here. Having all of that information in one place means that when I'm no longer here, that can be passed on to whoever looks after Shane. I'm really proud and happy to say Shane is one of the happiest people I know. Now that his needs are met, he's stimulated, he's surrounded by people who love him, and he's supported by those who really understand him as a person and what's important to him.